Well, this is the new Midas HD96, and going through and doing a little bit of learning on it and setting up and programming. One of the things that started doing was doing the pop groups, and so with the pop groups, right now I've got it set up so that it's in HD24 mode, and we've got 24 channels on the surface. But if we go into pop group 1, then everything that I've got assigned to the drum shows up, channels 1 through 8. We can go auxes 9 through 16, which are the effects returns. Then I can set up, and we hit pop group 3, which is inputs 1 to 32. Takes us up to 24. You hit the button again, pops you right over to input 17 through 32. Then we've got effects returns. That is on, or sends on channels 49 through 56. And then if we hit this arrow over here, it takes us into the next pop group, so I can do my aux sends for stage monitors then and have access to those and all their parameters. And just by going in and selecting, I can end up bringing up everything that is associated with the auxes. So again, back over, we can go to 1 to 32, and now I'm back in there. We've got a little bit of signal going in on channels 1 and 2. That is the EQ with the RTA going, and we've got the ability to take those out of the stereo groups. This is pan right now, and stereo assign. This would be gain. So we can turn on phantom power right there, and then these are our channel gain knobs. And then we can go into a console view, which has got all of the pop groups and metering and everything. Home view gives us, again, metering and navigation. We can select inputs, and it'll immediately take us. So if I do 1 through 8 up here, takes us back over to 1 through 88. If I went up to in 89 to 96, boom, that's there. And you can do that all the way up through the 144 channels that the board will do. One of the things that I have been just totally impressed with is the effects rack. So bringing in the effects, let's go get rid of that. So if you go in and look at the effects of what they've got, reverb wise, they've got everything you can think of. Let's go vintage reverb. Then they've got delays, they've got dynamics, they've got equalizers, different modulations, distorters, exciters. I mean, it is just stinking amazing. They do have the TC Electronics. We can add that effect in, and then you select where you want to send it from and where you want to return it to on the faders. But gosh, this thing just, we're only using just the built-in I/O right now on the back of the board. But it does have built-in redundant power supplies. It's got redundant snake ports. It's got HDMI ports. It's got AES 50s, Ultranet. Excuse me. That, but the audio quality out of this thing is just stinking amazing. And without knowing and having used the Midas HD96 before, navigation takes, it took me about a half an hour, and I was up to speed, and figuring everything out. But it gives you a lot of knobs that you can play with. If you go down here and select input number 1, it shows you your auxes. right there, and you can adjust aux sends right there. You can go into the next group, aux 9 to 16, and just keep going. So very, very handy feature. That's the sends. You've got a one-shot pot, so that if you brought up anything on a channel view and hit, let's say, the equalizer, you've got bass gain. If you went into the compressor, it automatically then brings up on these knobs all of the compressor features and functionality, so that you can end up having a rotary to deal with, or you can end up just doing the rotary encoder right on the screen. So it gives you a channel configuration of what's going on with the gain and the gate and the compressor and the equalizer and any effects that would be inserted on that. Sends overviews off of that channel. So I am absolutely impressed with this puppy. So thanks for watching.